Hello everyone, welcome to this video where we are given that the gradient of 2 points is k, okay? And therefore, at the back of my mind, at the right hand side of this video, you will see this formula for gradient of a line. And I also have the two coordinates here, x1, y1, x2, y2. And so for part A, we are going to form an equation with k, and after that manipulate the equation so that it reduces to k squared minus k minus 2 equals to 0. So this part here for part A, right, I will have to make use of the formula where I would then have y1 negative k minus y2 over x1 0 minus k. Okay, good to put brackets. And this one will be equals to k, which is the gradient of the line. So we just need to simplify this now, okay? So at the top here, negative k minus 2 is simply negative k minus 2. As for the denominator, 0 minus k will be negative k. This one will be equals to k. And after which I'm going to multiply negative k on both sides such that I would have this. Negative k multiplied by k will be negative k squared. Last, I would then have 2 plus k squared on both sides, so that I will have a positive k squared here. I still have to minus k minus 2, and this one will be equals to 0. And I have shown for part A, okay? Let's move on to part B, where we will then need to solve for this particular equation now. And so for part B, solving this will require me to factorize k squared minus k minus 2. This is equals to 0. So I'm going to make use of my cross chart to solve for this. So I'm going to place my k squared and my negative 2 here, and my negative k here, so that k times k will be equals to k squared. 2 times 1 is negative 2. It's positive 2. But when I multiply, then 2 times k is 2k. And then I will need to decide, how do I get my negative k? This means that my 2, I must be a negative 2k, negative 2, such that negative 2 plus k will give me my negative k. So I have successfully factorized this particular equation now. K minus 2, k plus 1. And from here, I would then be able to solve this equation easily, because one of the bracket must be equals to 0. Yes. So it's either k minus 2 equals to 0 or k plus 1 equals to 0. And therefore, k is equals to 2 or k equals to negative 1. And for part C, the last part to this question, question let us know that the line cuts the negative y-axis and the positive x-axis. So this one will require me, right, to do some drawing at the side here, where I have my y-axis and my x-axis. And if the line has to cut the negative y-axis portion, which is here, I'm going to color code it. I'm going to use purple color. For the negative y-axis, it has to cut somewhere here. It also has to cut the positive x-axis portion, which is here. This means that the line, the only possible case here would be something like this. This could be a rough sketch of this particular line that we are looking at, such that it can cut the y-axis, negative y-axis, and the positive x-axis. And so this means that, very importantly, after I draw it, the gradient must be positive. And looking at the two answers, going back to the question, right, what does K represent? K represents the gradient, you know. So going back to these two possible answers, which one must be the answer? This one, because the K has to be positive from what I have drawn here. So final answer, K is equals to 2 in this case. Alright. So notice how Mr. Tan, when just given information in text, what did Mr. Tan do? Mr. Tan actually make some sketching here, so that it helps me to visualize, and from there I'm able to see visually that the gradient must be a positive gradient, and that leads me to the final answer for part C. Okay, with that, we have come to the end of this video. If you like this video, do give it a thumbs up. Thank you for watching and have a nice day.